A couple of days ago, I posted a video called I made an app using only AI, and that video went completely viral. Bruh. In the video, I used Chat GPT to make a small web app to check basketball stats, and to be completely honest with you, it was absolute shit. I don't even know if it was qualified enough to call it an app. As a basketball player myself, I wouldn't even want anyone else to use this app to keep track of my stats. So this time around, I have to redeem myself and I'm gonna do it bigger. I'm gonna make a mobile app using only AI. Now I'll just ask Chat GPT to make the app for me and... oh. As I've spent time using ChatGPT to generate code, I've learned a couple things to help me integrate it into a workflow. For context, I'm a computer science major and I've been coding for 6 years, so it's not like I don't know anything. I hope. Generating code with ChatGPT is like asking a goldfish to swim around in a bowl, but the goldfish forgets why it's swimming a couple seconds later. I'm talking about how you'll exceed the context of ChatGPT if you ask it too many questions. The way I actually get around this is by asking ChatGPT to generate code for individual elements, and then I integrate the code and change whatever needs to be changed to make it work with the project. Now it's time to get started. I started by asking ChatGPT if I should use React Native or Swift. ChatGPT ended up going with Swift, which I had never used before, but it was okay because I told ChatGPT it was a senior developer and that it would write the code for me. It walked me through setting up an Xcode project, and then I started asking it some questions. The first thing I asked it to do was generate code to hold each individual stat. In addition to holding each individual stat, I wanted it to update the screen so that I could see it visually. And after a couple minutes, I already had a good looking app. It was at this point that I started running into some issues. I asked if it could persist data between uses, and it did this okay, but then I asked if it could save individual games. ChatGPT started to glitch and started writing code outside of the code box. I started integrating the code that ChatGPT gave me, and as I started to add more stuff, I got more and more errors. I found that asking ChatGPT to check its own code can often help fix any errors that you might have. ChatGPT is such a good large language model that might be its only actual flaw. In my personal experience, a lot of the time ChatGPT will give you code that doesn't work anymore because it's out of date. That's what the problem was in this case, and once I was able to recognize that, I could go in and make a couple edits to get it working. Now that I have a working app, let's take a look at the final result. And just like that, in under 2 short hours, I have a working app. Okay, so let's come on into the app and let's look at the features. So, see the title up top. We can enter a title for the game. Now I can add the game, click into the game, and now I can keep track of the stats for an individual player. So, say this person scores 4 points and 7 turnovers. That's a horrible game. If I close the app and reopen it, all of the data stays. So I'm honestly so impressed by what ChatGPT was able to accomplish. This only took 2 hours, and obviously it was able to take over the programming because it was programming in a language I have never learned before and never even touched. So should I keep developing this app, add more features, and take it to the App Store? Comment down below what you want to see me make next. I'll catch you in the next one.